Hello, Kenya. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes,
Great, excellent. How are you?
fine.
Fine, great, okay. So, how was your weekend?
It relax.
It was relaxing?
Yeah,
Yeah, you wasn't home?
yes.
So, what did you do home?
I doing the laundry
Okay, you did laundry.
and iron
Uh-huh.
and the homework.
And homework. Okay. Okay, great. That sounds really good.
Yeah,
Okay, great. So, tell me, what do you usually do on weekends mornings? What do you usually do on weekends mornings?
I I do the breakfast
Okay.
and ate the the banana and papaya and
Okay. Okay, that sounds really delicious.
yeah.
Okay. And how often do you cook? How often do you make your dinner? Always?
No, sometimes
Sometimes. So when you didn't cook, what do you usually eat to dinner?
I
To breakfast?
breakfast.
Uh-huh.
I ate the fruit and eggs and tea.
And tea. When you prepare the breakfast,
Yeah,
right? But when you don't have time to prepare the breakfast, what do you usually have?
I usually the the more food the before the night.
Okay, so you usually eat the dinner, no? The same
Yeah,
meal that you have at the dinner. Ah, okay. That sounds great. That sounds really good. And do you go out to exercise in the mornings when you're on weekends, in your free time?
no, I I stayed in my home.
Why not?
I don't know. It's boring.
It's worrying by you.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, it's okay too. No, it's good too. Okay, so I don't know. What do you like to do during your free time on weekends?
I like to see movies or series
Mm-hmm.
or read a book.
Okay, well, that's really good. That's really good, really good. And do you like to spend time online, or
Uh,
you didn't like to spend time online?
mm, so.
So so. Okay. Okay, well, that's it's good. So I don't know. Um, do you like to take naps in your weekends, or you are all the day up?
Um, yeah, I like to the the weekend.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, so I don't know, maybe how often do you watch movies?
Mm, I watch the movies. Um,
Okay, but how often? How often do you watch movies?
uh, it's Dari. I watch mm, the catch the movie all day.
Okay. Okay, so you usually watch movies on weekends.
Yes, and on the Monday or Friday.
Okay. Okay, well that's great. So I don't know. Maybe what books do you like? Or what movies do you like?
Uh, I like to the romance movies and books.
Mm-hmm.
I read to the library of midnight.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well that sounds really good. So uh, that's the book that you're reading now, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So how long is the book?
I have to the it's longer.
It's longer. So how much
Yeah,
page this have?
I have to the four, 40 400
400 page. Okay,
page.
yeah, it's a really longer. It's a really longer book. So have you ever cried reading a book?
um, Repeat the question, please.
Have you ever cried reading a book?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so what was that book?
The name of the book is uh, the the notebook of Maya.
The Notebook
It's
Maya.
really, really, yeah,
Mhm.
it's really sad.
It's really sad. So what is about the book?
I speaks to the suicide and
Okay.
the depression
Okay.
and the problem in the family.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds a really a really dramatic book.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. And do you remember when do you read that book? Or maybe well, maybe not when. How long do you read that book?
I read that book in my 50 or 16 years.
Okay, so yeah, you was really younger. Okay, and what is the part that you like of this book?
Or
Something that you remember you say, I this part helped me or love it or made me, I don't know, to open my mind. Your is your
yeah,
favorite part of the book.
the part I like to the book is the Maya speaks the your grandfather,
Uh-huh.
the word in the second word, and the um, like like affects your family
Uh-huh.
and um, what did you say parecido?
Parecido, pero de apariencia.
Yes,
Parecido de apariencia. What could be similar. No, it's alike. I think that is alike. Parecido, igual, alike.
like she was with her grandfather in the drilling with
Mhm.
the family to the comfort.
O- Okay, okay, I get it. Well, yeah, that sounds a really, really good book. And what was the book that you hate?
I don't know. Uh, maybe to the three promised.
Okay. Why
It's
this
a
book
book.
didn't like it? Why? Why this book didn't like you?
Um, maybe my first love is
Okay.
really romantic and it's the uh, romance, Sutherland romance.
Okay. So
Mm,
this book didn't like you, right?
right.
But why? Do you have a
It's
reason? No? Uh-huh.
yes, it's boring
Uh-huh.
and it's the um, I have too much um, cliches.
Okay. Have
Yeah,
so much wishes. So it could be like a repetitive history, no? Like this um, sitcoms, no, that has repetitive scenes, or how to say, well, cliche sense, or well, I understand you, not that just you know that it's going to be happen, right?
right.
Okay, okay, yeah, that sounds really boring.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, great, excellent. So, what's the book that, well, this that didn't like, and this is, and the other was that you cried. So, what is your favorite book?
maybe to the um, mm, to the Everyone boys to write
Okay, and why? Why is your favorite book?
because it's funny and romantic.
Because it's funny and romantic.
Yeah,
Okay. So what's your favorite part of this book?
my favorite part is when Larry um, dance with
Mhm.
Peter in the party to um, the baile. What do you say? Baile,
Baile, dancing? No.
dancing.
Yes, it's dancing, it's dance, no? Or te refieres a... Well, I understand that it's the same dancing. Mm, yeah, a dancing.
Dance in the wedding, in dancing in the wedding to the your father, the Larry,
Her father or my father?
her
Her
father.
father. Okay. Okay. Okay, that sounds a really interesting book. Okay, great, excellent. So we are going to start class. It was a really good time of conversation. So now I don't know if you have questions or comments about what we learned the last class.
No, no, no.
No, any questions? Okay, so today we are going to do something different. Today we are going to take a time to read a little on English. So I'm going to share the book. Well, I'm going to share the book on my screen, and the other day I'm going to share the book. Well, maybe later I'm going to share the book with you if you want to continue reading. So we are going to read this book that is by Oscar Wilde, The Canterville Ghosts and Other Stories. So today we are going to take to reading the book. We are going to read, I don't know, maybe one page, and we are going to talk about it, the book, new vocabulary, about the what happened in all of this. So I'm going to move to the first chapter. Okay, this is the chapter. Not this is the start of the history. So can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Okay, so we're going to read now the Canterville Cost. So you help me reading a paragraph. I read the next, and we continue like that. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So can you help me reading the first paragraph, please?
Yes, Mr. Hiram B. Otis was a rich American from New York. He had come to live and work in England, but he did not want to live in London. He did not want to live in the city. He wanted to live in the countryside outside London.
Canterville Chase was a large and very old house near London. Lord Canterville, the owner, wanted to sell it, so Mr. Hiram Biotis visited Lord Canterville.
I do not live in Canterville uh, Chase. Lord Canterville said to Mr. Otis, I do not want to live there. Their house has a ghost. the Canterbury host.
I come from America, said Mr. Otis. America is a murder country. I don't believe in ghosts. Have you seen this Canterville ghost?
No, said Lord Canterville, but I have heard it at night. I don't believe in ghosts. Mr. Otis said again. No, one has found a ghost. No, one has put a ghost in a museum, and you haven't seen this ghost either.
Either, uh-huh. But several members but several members of my family have seen it, said Lord Canterville. My aunt saw the ghost. She was so frightened that she was ill for the rest of her life. Also, the servants have seen it, so they will not stay in the house at night. Only the housekeeper. Mrs. Umi lives in Canterville Chase. Mrs. Umi lives there alone.
Teacher, what is the Ferdinand?
Can you repeat that, sorry, please? Frightened?
Yes.
Frightened is when you are scared.
Okay.
Scared. She was scared. Frightened. Terrified. Okay, great, excellent. Continue.
And housekeeper?
Housekeeper, it's ama de llaves. That person that usually clean the house, that works that place.
Okay.
Okay, any other?
No.
Okay, so we continue with the next.
I want to buy the house, said, said Mr. Otis. I will buy the glass as well. Will you sell Canterbury cheese? Will you sell the glass?
Yes, I will, said Lord Canterville. But please remember, I told you about the ghost before you bought the house.
Mr. Hiram B. Otis bought Canterbury cheese. Then his family came to England from America. He had a wife, Scarlett, Lucretia, and three sons, and the hunter,
Daughter.
daughter.
The eldest son, Washington, was almost 20 years old. He was good looking and had fair hair. His two young brothers were twins. They were 12 years old. The daughter, Virginia, was 15 years old. She had large blue eyes and a lovely face.
Lovely is a candy face, is a sugar face.
Like candy. Like nice, like similar to she's pretty. No, pretty face. Lovely.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Mm, no,
What is fair hair? He was good looking and had fair hair.
it's pale. Um, to the hair, it's uh, yellow. It's
Aha, exactly. Blonde, no, like it's yellow, exactly. Okay. Mr. Otis took his family to live at Canterville Chase. The old house was in the countryside west of London. Mr. Otis and his family traveled from London by train. Then they rode to the house in a wagon pulled by two horses.
Canterbury Chase uh, was a big and old trees green all around the house. The Otis family wanted to stop and look at the outside of the house, but the sky darkened. A thunderstorm was coming. Rain started to fall, so the family went inside to the house quickly.
Mrs. Ubney, the housekeeper, was waiting for them by the front door. She was an old woman and wore a black dress and white apron. She lived at Canterville Chase and looked after the house.
What is apron?
Apron it's oh I don't have other way to explain. Well, apron is delantal. Delantal.
Oh,
Any other
mm,
questions?
no.
Okay, we continue.
Uh, Yes, welcome to the Canterbury Chess, said Mrs. Ubney.
Uh-huh.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, yes. Yes, please say Mrs.
Yeah.
Sutton.
The Otis family followed Mrs. Ubney into the library. There was a big table in the center of the room and many chairs. Uh, Mrs. Omni put the teacups on the table. Then she brought a pot and pot and tea.
Uh-huh. Do you remember what's the meaning of pot?
Eh, Es como tetera.
Ajá. También vimos que pot se refiere a olla, ¿no? Y pot of tea, tetera. Exactly. Okay. The Otises sat in the library and drank their tea. They looked out of a large window at the rain. The rain was falling heavily, and the sky was black. They heard thunders and they saw lightning.
What is Haverly?
Heavily, heavily, heavily. It's how to say the heavy. Say the, how to say it. To the rain was falling heavily. Falling heavily sería como caía fuertemente, mucho, en exceso.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Um, no.
No, we continue.
Mrs. Otis looked around the room. There were many books and bookshelves. There were paintings on the walls. There was also a red stain on the floor. The red stain was by a fireplace.
Fireplace. Okay.
Fireplace.
What is this red stain? Mrs. Otis asks Mrs. Umi. It is blood, answered the old housekeeper in a quiet voice. Do you have questions, Kenya?
Yes. Bookshelves.
Bookshelves? Well, are shelves, but these shelves usually put or keep books. Or shelf sabemos que es estante, ¿no? Estante o repisa. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Entonces, bookshelves serían como estanterías, no, librero, bookshelf, librero. Estantes con libros, pues al final se llama librero, right?
Right.
Okay.
Fireplace.
Fireplace, fireplace, pues donde colocan, por lo general, en las salas, o si tienen donde colocan fuego, ¿cómo se llama? Chimenea. Chimney. Chimenea.
Oh.
Fireplace. Any other questions?
No.
So fireplace, chimney. Okay. We continue.
I don't want a blood stain in my library, said Mrs. Otis. Please remove the stain. Please clean the floor immediately.
The old woman smiled. It is the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville. She was murdered by her husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, in 1575. The bloodstain has been here for over 300 years. It cannot be removed.
Nonsense, said Washington Otis. I have some Pinkertons stain removed from America. It can remove any stain. Watch.
Any questions here?
Yes. The no nonsense.
Nonsense. Nonsense es como decir absurdo, no. En este caso, absurdo. No. Disparates, ¿no? Disparates. Tontería, ¿no? Le dice, no puede ser removida. ¿Qué tontería? Nonsense, says Washington Notice. ¿Qué tontería? O ¿qué más? ¿Cómo podrías traducirlo? Como qué estupidez, ¿no? O disparates, ¿no? Says Washington Notice. I have some Pinkerton steel remover from America. It can remove any stain. Watch. ¿No?
Yes.
Nonsense es decir, cuando Cuando algo no tiene sentido, no tiene sentido, dice el señor Otis. No sé, no tiene razón, no tiene sentido. En este caso, la mejor traducción sería tonterías, ¿no? Como porque al final le reclama, ay, tonterías. Yo tengo el removedor, este removedor de América, Pinkerton, removedor de manchas, Pinkerton de América. Este puede remover cualquier mancha. Mira. Nonsense.
Yes.
Any other questions?
No.
Washington Otis took the stain remover from a bag. Pinkerston's stain remover looked like a small black stick. He rubbed the stick on the blood stain. A minute later, the floor was clean. The stick had removed the stain quickly and easily.
Mrs. Omni looked at the floor. She was frightened. No, no one had removed the blood stain for 300 years. Mrs. Ummet was very frightened.
Pinkertons can remove anything, see Washington Office. The blood stain has gone. Any questions here?
Rubet.
Rubet? Where is Rubet? Ah, he rubbed the stick. Sería como frotar, como... ¿Cómo se le dice? Bueno, es frotar, pero en este caso dice, él tomó el removedor que se miraba como una pequeña, como un small block stick, como una pequeña vara, ¿no? Como una varita, como un ramito, un palito. Él frotó, fregó la vara, la ramita en la mancha de sangre. Entonces, rubet sería frotar, fregar. También podría ser como masajear, ¿no? Pero pues al final tiene más sentido decir fregar
Okay.
o refregar, frotar, ¿no? La fricción, ¿no? O sea, al final se refiere a eso, no lo frotó. Any other?
Yes. No.
No. Lightning flashes and lit the library. Thunder crashed over the house. Mrs. Umney fainted.
Mr. and Mrs. Otis ran across the library. They helped the old housekeeper who lay on the floor. Mrs. Omni's eyes were closed and her face was placed.
Was
Mr.
pale,
O.
pale,
Pale.
pálido, was pale. Continue.
Mr. Omni and Mrs. Omni cried. Mrs. Otis, can you speak?
Mrs. Umney opened her eyes. Trouble will come to this house, she said. I have seen the ghost. The ghost will come to you. Questions?
Um, Crashed is a retumbar or the broken.
Where? Can you repeat that, sorry, please?
The crashed. It's broken or
Crash. Crash. Thunder crash. Okay, crash. Well, yes, crash. De suena a broke, pero en este caso hablamos del thunder, ¿no? Thunder crash over the house. Entonces, en este caso sería de caer, ¿no? O el trueno chocó. De estruendo, ¿no? El trueno o el estruendo del trueno, ¿no? Over the house, que sería como alrededor de la casa, ¿no? Thunder crash, no, definitivamente sería el trueno cayó, chocó, ¿no? Afuera de la casa, ¿no? Over, alrededor de la casa. O por encima, por decirlo así. Any other question?
And it's to the desmayarse.
Fainted?
Yes.
Fainted. Yes, es desmayarse. Mrs. Umnit fainted. Desmayó. Any other?
No.
Okay. Can you continue, please?
Yes. All the Otises helped Mrs. Omni to stand up. The ghost will come, she said again. You must not remove the bloodstain. You must not clean the library floor. The ghost will be angry.
Then Mrs. Umni went upstairs to her room. Let's look for the ghost, said the Otis voice. Let's look around the house. The Otises looked around the house together, but they did not see the Canterville ghost. Okay, we're going to stop here. So tell me, Kenya, what do you understand about history? What happened?
Yes, I understand to the Mr. Otis bought by to the cast to the Canterville, and he is the American, and cast in the is the England.
Okay.
In the cast have a ghost to the Canterville, and she traveling to the America and England with his family, and the he don't he he doesn't believe in the ghost.
He doesn't believe in ghosts.
And in the housekeeper, she believe in the ghost, and she on the sea to the ghost, in the house, in the chase, and
Okay.
Mr. Otis have to the wife and three children, two boys. It's
Uh-huh.
twins, and
Uh-huh.
one one daughter,
Uh-huh. Daughter. Uh-huh.
and in the cast in the library, I
Mm.
I have to the blood stain
They
there,
they they use. Uh-huh. Ah, they look. Uh-huh. They
the
look.
blood,
Ellos miraron, ¿no? O vieron.
the blood stain, and the cream the blood stain,
Uh-huh. And what was this stain?
or the housekeeper say to the blood stain, it's the 300 years, but the gas
Uh-huh.
clean is easy with the,
It
the
was easy to.
do easy to the American remove.
Uh-huh. So what happened with this stain? Why was this stain there in the library floor? Why?
Or because the Canterville ghost
Uh-huh.
um, murder to the
Uh-huh.
your his wife in
Uh-huh.
the library.
The library. Okay. So it was a stain of someone get murdered, right?
Right.
Okay. And what happened next to the remover stainer? The stainer remover clean the floor.
To the um, to the stay the donor, and the, the woman filed and say to the ghost, the ghost is angry to
Mhm.
the with the blood stain.
Okay. The gas is gonna be, no? It's gonna be angry. Ajá. Va a estar enojado, ¿no? He's gonna be angry. Okay. Okay. And what happened at the final?
Um, the Mr. Otis uh, didn't see to the Canterville ghost.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Now the Odysseus decide to try to find, no? Decide to try to find the gas, but they didn't get it, right?
Right.
Okay. Great. Excellent. So, by the way, we are going to finish the class. I'm going to send you this book. I didn't send you this book later, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to share the book with you to WhatsApp. This is the book. So maybe we are going to continue reading in the class sometimes. But if you want to read the book, well, it's it's by you. Now you have the book in WhatsApp, and maybe if you have some questions, you can ask in class. Now, teacher, I continue reading and I found this and I don't understand what it is say or something like that. Or maybe we continue reading the book. Okay?
Okay.
So you don't have any questions, comments today?
No.
Okay, well, today I did decide to practice conversation and reading a little because I think that it's important. Because the last classes we only make some exercises, and this time I think that by you it's time to start to talking or speaking more, no, speaking and practice the speaking and the reading. Now that's important. Okay, so if you don't have questions, if you don't have comments, we continue tomorrow. And remember the activities on Recreo, please.
Yes.
Do you like the class today? How was
Yes.
it?
It's funny and
It's
different.
and different. Okay, great, excellent. I'm really glad we do. Not that you like the class. No, so I'm really happy that you like the class today. So
Yeah.
thanks for being here on class. So see you.
See you. Bye. Take care.
Take care too.